What is up everyone, and welcome back to my Red Bull Leipzig career. Today we're going to play another 3 games as we do usually, do a couple more training sessions and see how we can do for the day. Last time out we played 3 games, we won all 3 very convincingly, and we now have 7 points at the top of the table. Also, we made it through to the semi-finals of the Deutsche Pokal. Anyway, enough of last time, it's now time to do our first training session of the day. As you can see, I just simulated it and it was okay, nothing too special, but that was more or less the only thing we could actually get in before our first game of the day against Nuremberg. In terms of rotation for the game, it's literally non-existent. I didn't think any changes were really needed, so we've still got Forsberg on the left, Bruno on the right and Davy Selke up the top. I'm playing Daniel Bentley again to give him a good run in the team, and that was it really, so let's jump straight into the game and see how we can get on.
Hi there everybody, we've got some German second division football for you from the Bundesliga 2 today, and Alan Smith alongside me, looking forward to the action. Today's match, Leipzig against Nuremberg. Leipzig's lineup is this. Well, it's pretty fashionable these days, isn't it? The 4-3-3 gives you the 3 in midfield that managers like to. They're coming forward with some danger. He's hung on to the ball there cleverly. I don't think, very late in the game.
So we managed to win 1-0 after we snuck a late winner in from Dominic Kaiser. I believe it was an assist from Poulsen after a good solo run, so that is very pleasing. Somehow we are now 10 points clear at the top of the table, so if we can keep up this form we should be able to almost target the title anytime soon really. After this was complete, it was time for the first training session of the day that I would be taking, so I will jump into that and I'll be right back with you in just 1 second. Now that training is going on in the background, I thought it would be a good time as usual just to speak about a couple of things regarding the series and how everything's going. Basically, kind of in other news, I've continued playing on, recording the gameplay for this. I didn't actually end up commentating over myself, like moving forward. I might leave that till later on. I did do one game which I can't really tell you about at the moment because you can't really see, well, it would give away a hint basically of what's happened. So let's just say it was a special game or a special occasion, so it was worth commentating over the top of. And yeah, it went okay. I wouldn't say it was amazing, but I just kind of need to practice on that myself. So obviously the more I do it, so eventually when that pops up, you'll have to let me know. It's in a couple of episodes time. So that did go, it went relatively well, but we'll see what you will think. I was also intending to upload a series next week. It was only going to be a quick one, almost playing through the Euros on behalf of an international team. I was going to accept an international job on this career, then just at the end of the season over the summer play through. But when I thought about it, I realised we're probably not up to the time in the season on this career where we're at the end of the season, so it wouldn't really sync up. And also when I played through it, no jobs actually came up because I left them too long because I didn't want to commit to them too early. So basically it didn't happen. I'm not really sure if anyone wanted to see it anyway, so we'll just give that a miss in the meantime. And yeah, hopefully you'll still enjoy this as we keep on going. I might upload a bit more frequently because at the moment it's every 4 days, but I do have quite a lot of episodes already prepared for the future. Like, I've made it through to next season. So we'll leave it at that and we'll see how it all goes. Before our second game today, I decided to have a quick look through at our monthly scout reports and youth squads. I signed the odd player and I also got rid of some that I didn't think were up to standard. So kind of standard procedure there, and yeah, after that it was time to jump straight into the next game. In terms of rotation for the game ahead, there wasn't really much we could do. We were only forced into one change where Massimo Bruno picked up an injury in the last game. It's only a short-term injury, so he shouldn't be out for that many games, but I decided to put in Yusuf Poulsen instead at right wing, and then I kept the rest of the team exactly the same as the last game where we won 1-0.
none of his teammates could get near that cross.
That victory was a little more convincing than the one earlier in the day, with decent goals from Kaiser, Forsberg and Poulsen to secure a 3-0 win. We kind of cleared up really easy. We were 3-0 up within the first half and they couldn't get back into the game from that point on. Due to the fact that we had two fixtures very close together, it was now time for our last game of today, and we had a lot of rotation to do. We made 5 or 6 changes, most notably with Sabitzer left wing, Teagle actually right wing, and we had to play Balanta right back. So let's jump into that and see how we could do with our makeshift team.
Hi there everybody, we've got some German second division football for you from the Bundesliga 2 today. Alan Smith alongside me, looking forward to the action. Today's match.
So for our final game of the day, we drew 1-1. It's a little bit disappointing because we conceded late on, even though we were leading for long periods of the game, but a 1-1 draw in terms of kind of the whole day isn't too bad, seeing as we won the other 2, and even in the first game we did sneak that late win. So we can still be pleased with how the day has gone, and we're making good progress, as I said, towards that title push. In other news, Massimo Bruno wanted a contract renewal or upgraded contract, so we adjusted the budget so that we could hopefully afford that. I offered him a bit below the overall wage just to see if we'll get him for that, but if not, we'll renegotiate with the full amount. Anyway, that'll be all for today, so I hope you have enjoyed watching. Remember to drop a like if you did, leave me a comment telling me what I should do, and I will see you all on the next video.